side so I can raise my right hand.
Okay, Jason, thanks everything. Are you ready to receive your oath?
I am.
Please raise your right hand. I, Jason Lawson,
I, Jason Lawson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will perform
that I will perform
with fidelity
the
duties of the office of District Attorney General of the 15th Judicial District,
duties of the office of District Attorney General of the 15th Judicial District,
to which I have been duly appointed
to which I have been duly appointed
and which I am about to assume.
and which I am about to assume.
I further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the State of Tennessee
the Constitution of the State of Tennessee
and the Constitution of the United States.
and the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. And I believe Representative Lynn is back there somewhere. She has something. I'm going to ask her to come up here in just a moment as well. But before she does that, I just want to say just a few words. You know, when you take a position such as I have taken, you think about it a whole lot. And I thought about what I was going to say tonight, and I ended up just deciding just to get up here and speak from my heart. So please forgive me if I'm not as polished as you would expect. But in this position, as you think about it, you realize, you know, you think about the men who have served in that role before you. You think about your colleagues across the state who are serving that role. But you also think about the people of the district. And you think about your friends, your family, all of the people that you don't even know. And every one of them has such an interest in us doing our job right, and us making sure that we have community safety, and us making sure that our law enforcement functions the way that it's supposed to function, and making sure that we do our oath as prosecutors to fulfill justice, whatever that may be, as we look into each and every case on an individual basis and decide what do the facts of this case, the criminal history that's involved, what does it call for? What is the measure of punishment that is appropriate justice for this? We listen to the victims, we listen to our police officers, we think about how it all fits in, and we try our very best to serve the people of the state of Tennessee. And that's what this office is about. And so because of that, I look at this office not as something that is my office. It is a stewardship, is the best way to say it. You know, you look at it, and it is an office that belongs to everyone in this room. It is an office that belongs to everyone in our community. And it is an office that is so important and has to be done right. Over the next several years, hopefully, I will be performing that function. And I just ask you to just reach out and just help me and support me. My door is always open. Please call me if you have any questions or concerns. Anything that you hear that you want to talk about, I'm always going to make myself available to you and to anyone, whether I know you or not. You pick up the phone, I will return your phone call. We will have a conversation. I promise you that. That's important to me, that the Office of District Attorney is accessible to the people to talk about each and every situation that comes up. You know, I find myself in a really challenging position in a sense. You know, the District Attorney for the 15th Judicial District has been one man, and that's General Thompson, and he has done such an incredible job. I have a tough act to follow, and there is no question about that. But as I think about the office, and I think about the staff, I think about the people in this room and the people in our community, we can do this job. We can do this job together. And it's going to take all of us to get there, and I just really appreciate your support. Some people ask, you know, how do you do that? Every single day getting up and going into a job, and you don't know what situation is going to come down the pike. And I come back to something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is you walk by faith, not by sight.
Amen.
And walking by faith every single day, I have faith in the good Lord. Yes. I have faith in my office. I have faith in my friends. I have faith in our law enforcement. I have faith in juries. I have faith in people. And that's going to be important. That's going to be a message that I'm going to put forward as your district attorney. And so I'm so honored with the respect and the office that has been bestowed upon me by the governor and by the judges of this district. I'm so honored that they would compliment me in such a way to think that of me, that I would be worthy of this office. and I will do my very best in this position to be the district attorney that you want me to be and that you deserve me to be. And so that is my oath to you all, and I just thank you so much for coming out. I look across this room and I'm just overwhelmed by the friends and family, professional, and everyone that has come out to support me tonight. It just means the world. This is an important night for me and my family, and I'm just so grateful for all of the love that you are showing to me. And so I just thank you so much for that, and I just really appreciate everyone.
Hey, buddy. So I got three messages for you to start with, okay? I was with Senator Paul Bailey today in Cookeville, and we were talking about you, and he said, you know, you're such a great guy, and he said, make sure you remind him that I'm on TV tonight in Cookeville, and I won't be there. I said, I will make sure that Senator Paul Bailey's message gets to you, and he wanted to make sure that he said congratulations. The second one, Terry Lynn Weaver calls me. And she's up in Sumner County at another event there, and she said, Mark, make sure he knows that I am so proud of him for being here. And she wanted to put her congratulations. But the third one is a little bit different. It was Kelly Kiesling. I'm supposed to be at an event up in Macon County right now, the Tri-City Electric, and he's supposed to be here. And we do a lot of things back and forth, and I said, no, Kelly. I'm going to make sure I'm here, and you're going to do that one up there. And I said, no, you got to tell everybody up there that I'm sorry and send my regrets, and I'm going to say something nice about you down here. I got to really think hard, because he works so hard. He's always all the way everywhere. But he did tell me to make sure you knew. Congratulations. And I want to tell you all one thing about this man. In all seriousness, many times I'm on the floor, and bills go back and forth, and amendments are on, and it's hard to always know exactly what they say. And I am not an attorney, I don't know, but I have people I reach out to. And I have reached out to this man on many occasions, and telling him, Jason, I have to vote on this bill tonight. And he will say, Mark, I will do the research, I'll watch the videos, I'll do whatever you need to, and I will be back to you in time for your vote. He has never failed to respond and help me to understand the legislation when this happens, and I am deeply grateful, and thank you for your advice. Thank you very much.
Jason, I'm so very proud to be here and to see this. And I kind of feel like over the last 15 or 16 years, I've kind of grown up with you in this arena. We were talking the other night, and I said, 15 years ago, I was saying, hey, I'd like to be a state rep someday. And you're like, well, I'd like to be the district attorney someday. And here we are. And so it's a special day. I can't think of anyone. As Judge Kane indicated a minute ago, there's no one else in the 15th Judicial District that anyone was thinking of for this position than you. And I think that speaks volumes about what people think about you. And I want to tell you that the governor was very impressed with you. As I know that Senator Pody and Representative Lindner, so I'm very proud to be here today. Congratulations.
Not only did all of our judges here endorse him to the governor, but the entire legislative delegation endorsed you to the governor. So we want you to know that. And so did William Lambert. He's the Republican caucus chairman, majority leader, and he really went to bat to you for you. He's really quite a guy, and I think you know him well. Well, we have a proclamation for you from the state of Tennessee, and it is signed by Speaker of the House, Cameron Sexton. When we told Cameron that we'd be here tonight, he said that he would very much like to do a proclamation for you. So I guess I will do the reading, because Mark forgot his glasses. I have mine. And Clark said, no, you just go ahead and read the whole thing. So here we go. It says, the State of Tennessee Proclamation. Whereas we are pleased to honor an outstanding practitioner of the law whose vast experience and knowledge of the law are a credit to the state. And whereas Jason Lawson was recently appointed by Governor Bill Lee to serve as District Attorney General for the 15th Judicial District, which encompasses Wilson, Smith, Macon, Trousdale, and Jackson counties. And whereas a native of Watertown, Mr. Lawson graduated from Middle Tennessee State University in 1999 and received his Juris Doctorate degree from the University of Tennessee College of Law in 2002. And whereas Jason Lawson first joined the District Attorney's Office for the 15th Judicial District in November of 2002, and has since prosecuted thousands of criminal cases across the 5-county district with diligence and integrity as an Assistant District Attorney General. And whereas Mr. Lawson served 3 years in the Wilson County General Sessions Court before being promoted in 2006 to the trial level courts, in which capacity he was responsible for prosecuting child abuse, sex crimes, domestic violence, aggravated assault, and attempted murder cases. He was also granted the status of docket manager for Trousdale County, which involved the prosecution of a wide variety of felony cases occurring in the county. And whereas in 2009, Jason Lawson was granted assignment as the district-wide drug prosecutor, a position that permitted him to prosecute drug crime in all 5 counties in the 15th Judicial District. And whereas in 2020, Mr. Lawson was promoted to the position of Deputy District Attorney for the 15th Judicial District following the retirement of District Attorney General Tommy Thompson. And whereas a devoted servant of the legal profession, Mr. Lawson has received a number of awards for his service to the 15th Judicial District Child Advocacy Center. He was also named Outstanding Prosecutor of the Year in 2012 by the District Attorney General's Association. And whereas his many professional accomplishments aside, Jason Lawson is fortunate to share love and companionship with his wife of 18 years, Christy, and their 2 sons. And whereas Mr. Lawson is an active member of his church, where he serves as a youth director, and he gives back to his community through his service in several community organizations and his dedication to youth sports in the Mount Juliet area. And whereas throughout the course of his exemplary career, Jason Lawson has demonstrated a stalwart commitment to justice and equity under the law, and he should be honored on this special occasion. Now, therefore, I, Cameron Sexton, Speaker of the House of Representatives of the 112th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee, at the request of and in conjunction with State Senator Mark Pody, State Representative Clark Boyd, and State Representative Susan Lynn, do hereby proclaim that we honor and congratulate Jason Lawson upon being appointed as District Attorney General for the 15th Judicial District, and thank him for his exceptional service to this state, proclaimed in Nashville on this 13th day of May 2021. Signed, Speaker of the House, Cameron Sexton.
I don't know if I've ever heard so many people say such nice things about me. But thank you. We do have some refreshments in the back, and so you all enjoy that. And other than that, we're just going to mingle and socialize. And anyone that wants to come up and have a picture made, I would love to do that, and I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
Either way,
No,
I'm
you're
so
not.
sorry.